EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go here on Monday night. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Lions.
Right to the air goes Daniels. Working free downfield. It is Williams. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 32 yards.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Washington.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
You know what they say, Mike, is the best third down play in the NFL? Don't get to third down. Well, I'll tell you what, this has been a clinic so far here on their opening drive. 3 plays, 3 first downs, and now the question is, can they take advantage of this fast start and come away with some points?
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Achane. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
Ready?
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll stay on the ground. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. They'll stick with him again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. From out of the gun, here's May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jalen Polk that time. And 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's May. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. What a big play there for New England. And even 30 yards. Down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. Tight end motioning left. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Patriots move out to a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing is Daniels. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. It's 2nd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion. and a wasted down.
Go! Street.
Atwell sent in motion here.
Come 19. Come 19. Go.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. That's to Atwell. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the set.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Here's a give to Achane. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3.
Let's go. Big alert.
In motion comes Andrews.
Hut, hut.
Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
On the double.
3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Set.
On the ground is Achane. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Commanders are on top. It's now 10-7. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Commanders with the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Off the bootleg. Here's May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Pats are on top. It's 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Here's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's A-Chain. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Here's a handoff to Achan, running left. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle. Here's 3rd and 2.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go, here we go.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
They'll try it now with Achan. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. May gonna look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's into space past the 25. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. Throwing now is May. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. Well, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10. Here's May. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is incomplete.
One of the biggest differentiators for a lot of these defenders, Mike, is a lot of them can stay in tight coverage. But where the special guys separate themselves is what do they do once the ball is in the air? They almost turn into offensive players with their ability to track it, and this is a great example here why.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the carry, here's A-Chain. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. throw, May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
From the gun, on third down, it's May. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. To throw now, May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Forrest. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Williams in motion. On first down, Daniels. That's taken in by Achane. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Daniels to throw on second down. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Let's go. Ready?
Daniels now on first down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Williams in motion. Throwing again, Daniels. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Check.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. To the goal line and in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Commanders.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. That's to the right side. He's got Polk. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
May to throw again. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it! And he will score! Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, New England. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Williams in motion.
19 Lions. Take go.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Christian Gonzalez, 1st rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Williams in motion. 3rd and long, and here's Daniels. That is hot to the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone. The third quarter begins with a run. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Jamin Davis there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. On 3rd and 2, it's May. open man, right side. He's got it. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Patriots. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Patriots have taken a 4-point advantage. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion comes Andrews. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's Christian Barmore working his way in for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
The coverage too strong that side. The ball batted away and incomplete. Christian Gonzalez, first rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there.
Ready, set.
On 2nd down, Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ready, ready. Hup.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New England. Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Pats will extend this third quarter lead. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez.
Here we go.
The motion man here is McLaurin. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 Bobcat, take over.
To throw is Daniels. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Patriots. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Patriots are going to extend their lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Now Daniels. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Here we go.
They'll go with a counter on first down, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
On the set.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hey, hey, check that. Go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Now a 3rd and 2.
70 Lions.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Patriots ready for the punt. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep.
On the jump.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
Here's Daniels. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Unlock line. Ready.
A handoff is Achan heading left, and he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll throw with Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he will go all the way. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Daniels. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is gone. 77 yards. Touchdown, New England. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Tight. 19 tight. Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Middle they go. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Second and 11. A handoff here, up the middle, and will mark him down up beyond the 30.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now a give on the ground. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a game. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. To return is Williams. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st down, Daniels. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They face 2nd down and 7. Atwell sent in motion here. And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Christian Gonzalez, 1st rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Williams in motion. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That is brought in inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 92 yards. Touchdown, Washington. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for two. In motion comes Andrews. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
On 4th down, out comes Joey Sly for the Patriots field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Sly's kick is good. And the Pats will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Daniels to throw on second down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Let's go.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.